What's up everybody, I've got some Season 4 patch notes hot off the press. These cover everything from conduits to the faded raids and a whole lot in between, so make sure you listen closely as I'm going to cover all of it for your listening pleasure. First up, we've got conduits. Conduit item levels are unfortunately not increasing, so the max will stay at 278. Conduits are not being added to the non-Shadowlands dungeons for this season's Mythic Plus. Tazavesh conduits, however, will be updated. Big change for conduits this season is that the Vessel of Profound Possibilities will no longer require the endgame achievements to purchase it. So now it can be purchased by everybody who has Cosmic Flux. Legendaries are unfortunately not receiving an item level increase. They will remain at 291. It's also not going to be any new craft marks for any of you gear crafters out there. Cosmic Flux will not be wiped to 0 this season. You will retain all of your Cosmic Flux that you currently have. Remember that you can transfer your Cosmic Flux from your main to your alts by talking to Quartermaster Vilo and Zereth Mortis. Sandworn Relics, however, are becoming BOA. So gearing up your alts that hopefully you're leveling in the Winds of Wisdom right now will be much easier, as you can just go buy a full set of item level 246 gear. Any of your unused attendance tokens will be converted into 1,000 gold per, so spend them now. They're worth more than 1,000 gold. Ephemera Infused Mesh is becoming basically worthless. I mean, it's not worthless because you're going to be able to vendor it for 6,000 gold, but you can no longer use it to gem your items. So you're going to have to buy the new item that's going to be for 3 tokens of merit, but the ones that you have in your inventory now, use them on your gear now. They're going to basically become a gray vendorable item. The start of the season Mythic Plus Keystone will be 3 levels lower than this week's highest Keystone, so make sure you knock out at least a plus 18 stone to start off with a plus 15 at the beginning of next season. They're not going to be capping the week 1 loot as they normally do in the past, so you can start off with getting max level end of run gear on week 1. The gear from Shadowlands dungeons, excluding Tazavesh, will not be upgradable with Valor. Only gear dropped from the Season 4 Mythic Plus pool will be upgradable with Valor, so any of the old Shadowlands dungeons that we like, they're worthless because the gear won't be upgradable. So unless you're doing them at plus 15, they're just worthless. For the raids, I have some exciting news. You can go straight into Mythic on day 1. Also, any of the skips that you unlocked previously in the expansion are usable. You don't have to earn them again. For Castle Nathria and Sanctum of Domination, they're going to give up to 2,000 rep with Court of Harvesters and Death's Advance. When they're in Faded for their week, they will also drop 2,000 Cosmic Flux. Any items from the Faded raids that are converted into set pieces will retain their Faded tag, meaning that they will still be upgradable to bring them all the way up to maximum item level. For the legendary bow Death's Whisper, it will not be purchasable from the broker vendor with the dinar currency. However, you will be able to purchase an item from the vendor that will increase the bow's item level up to 285. Sylvanas will drop the bow on Faded weeks, and the drop rate has been increased since the season is going to be so short. With Faded raids being on a rotation, they're trying to balance some of the weaker items to make them a little bit more desirable. They're also not really planning to do any major changes to any items once the season has launched, so don't be afraid to spend your dinar currency on some of the items from the broker vendor. Unless they are game-breakingly broken, they're not going to really be changing them much. So that is all the upcoming changes that was addressed in this latest dev post regarding the Season 4. I'll leave a link to the forum post down below if you'd like to read a little bit more in depth. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to hit that subscribe button down below. And if you found the video helpful at all, please tap the like button so the YouTube algorithm will get this information out to more people. Thanks for watching.